Have you ever sat back and really looked at your laptop or your phone and wondered how much energy it's actually using? Right now, to run the advanced artificial intelligence models we use every day, giant tech companies are building massive data centers. They consume megawatts of power, enough to run entire cities. But as you watch this video, your brain is performing trillions of complex calculations per second. It is recognizing my voice, interpreting the visual cues on your screen, and processing your thoughts. And it's doing all of that on about 20 watts of power. That is roughly the energy needed to power a dim light bulb in your desk lamp. How is that possible? Why is the most advanced technology we have created so incredibly inefficient compared to the biology inside our own heads? If you're watching Arya Nova, you're probably like me. You don't just want to watch the technology news fly by, you want to understand the physical realities shaping our future. Hi guys, I'm Arya and today we are going to look past the software updates to explore the physical hardware revolution that could save our energy grids. Neuromorphic computing. We are going to unpack why our current chips are hitting a physical wall and how building computers like brains will change everything. To understand the breakthrough, we have to look at how every computer you have ever used actually works. Almost all modern computers are built on what scientists call the von Neumann architecture. In this setup, the computer's brain is split into two distinct physical parts: the processing unit, where calculations happen, and the memory unit, where data is stored. Every time your computer wants to calculate something, even something as simple as 2 plus 2, it has to fetch the data from the memory, send it over a physical wire to the processor, do the math, and send the result back over the wire to memory. This physical journey takes time and energy. It's what computer scientists call the von Neumann bottleneck. When we train massive AI models on traditional GPUs, we are forcing billions of parameters to continuously make this journey back and forth millions of times a second. It is a massive traffic jam at the molecular scale. It generates heat, wastes electricity, and is physically hitting a limit. But neuromorphic chips are built on an entirely different philosophy. They throw the von Neumann architecture out the window. Instead of separating memory and processing, neuromorphic chips combine them. They mimic the biology of the human brain. In your brain, you don't have a central processor and hard drive. You have neurons connected by synapses. The synapses store memory, and the neurons process information in the exact same physical space. To recreate this in silicon, engineers are building chips with three distinct features. The first is in-memory computing, by using a component called a memristor, which is a short form for memory resistor. Engineers can create a physical switch that remembers its electrical resistance even after the power is turned off. This means the chip can store data and calculate values right at the switch itself, completely bypassing the von Neumann bottleneck. The second feature is spiking neural networks or SNNs. Traditional computers are always on, processing a continuous stream of ones and zeros. But your brain's neurons don't fire continuously. They only fire when they receive a specific spike of electrical stimulation. Neuromorphic chips work the same way. They are event driven. If there is no new visual or auditory input, the neurons on the chip remain completely silent, consuming zero power. They only active fire when they need to process a change, saving astronomical amounts of energy. Think about what this actually means. Today, if you want your smart home device or your phone to recognize your voice or navigate a space, it often has to send your voice data to a massive server farm in the cloud, process it, and send it back. With a neuromorphic chip, that processing power can happen locally, right on your device. Your phone could run advanced human like AI models locally, consuming barely any battery. We are talking about autonomous drones that can navigate complex forests in real time on the power of a single AA battery. We are talking about medical implants that can monitor heart rates or brain activity and predict anomalies locally without needing to connect to the internet or heat up inside your body. But the shift from digital binary to neuromorphic analog isn't just about efficiency, it's a philosophical shift. For 80 years, we have lived in a world of strict ones and zeros. We have forced our machines to be rigid, logical, and absolute. But the physical world is continuous, messy, and analog. Neuromorphic computing brings us back to the analog world. It allows our machines to perceive time, space, and sensory input the way we do, not as a series of passed files, but as a continuous flowing stream of physical spikes. When I first started researching this, I realized something beautiful. The ultimate destination of our most advanced technology isn't something cold and alien, actually a mirror of the biology we carry with us every day. We aren't just building smarter machines, we are learning how to build machines that are structurally aligned with nature. I'm so glad you're here on Arya Nova with me, exploring these deeper layers of the tech world. What do you think, and are you excited about a future where our devices think more like we do? Or does this idea of living silicon feel a bit too strange? Let me know in the comments. I'm Arya, and I'll see you in the next deep dive.